Hi guys, recently I made this delicious vegan shiitake and black bean risotto and it was so good. Normally I'm not such a fan of fusion cooking, but Asian shiitake and black beans go so well together, giving loads of umami, and the risotto rice gives a beautiful vegan creaminess. So together they work really well and are so comforting. First, bring a litre of vegetable stock to a simmer. I'm totally fine using shop bought here, but whatever you want. And add a handful or two of dried mushrooms. Fresh shiitakes will be added later, so stick with dried shiitakes if you prefer. Or I'm using dried porcinis because I think it'll give another dimension of mushroom flavour. So just allow that to gently simmer while you chop your garlic. I'm using lots of garlic here because I do love it, especially with mushrooms. 8 cloves I'm using, but feel free to use less if you like. Just make sure to peel them and really thinly slice them. Then add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a frying pan or a wide casserole over a medium heat. Now this is optional, but I'm adding a half a teaspoon of chili flakes for a little bit of chili heat. Before piling in the sliced garlic, give it all a quick stir before you allow the garlic and chili to infuse with the oil and really flavour it before you crack on with your onion. So just take 1 medium-sized onion, peel it and dice it up before adding it to the pan with the garlic chili oil. Stir it up and give it a little seasoning with sea salt flakes, but do go easy on the seasoning because remember that the salt in your veg stock will concentrate later as it evaporates from the risotto. Now allow the onions to soften slightly for just a couple of minutes while you crack on with your fresh mushrooms. I'm using 100 grams of fresh shiitakes and I'm just going to slice them into strips. Then add them to the pan along with these salted black beans, such a beautiful Asian ingredient full of savoury umami flavour. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons and stir it all together for about 2 minutes. Next, add 200 grams of arborio rice or any other risotto rice that you have and stir it up for 3 or 4 minutes until every grain of rice is nicely slicked with the flavoured oil. Next, add a ladle or 2 of that simmering stock and stir it up until it goes from being quite wet until when there isn't much liquid left there at all, until it's looking a bit like this, nice and thickened. Then add another ladle or 2 and repeat this process of stirring until the stock has almost evaporated before adding the next ladle. This should all take between 20 and 30 minutes, but check by tasting it. Make sure the rice has still a little bit of bite in it, but absolutely no chalkiness inside. Now here you could add a grate of parmesan or a small bit of butter, but I'm keeping it totally vegan here by just serving it the way it is. I'm serving it in bowls, which I think are a little bit better for risotto, and I'm just digging right in. Thanks a million for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. You can check me out on social media if you like. You'll find all the links to my accounts in the description below, as well as the link to my blog where you'll find this full recipe at www.rookiecook.org.